to get them put together. I make this chair. This chair do not make me. I have to love myself in order to know that I want best for myself. You know, if I know I want to walk again, I got to do everything in my power to do what I got to do. But I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. It was a pretty awesome day. It was sunny outside that day. I was off. I was enjoying myself. And I went to my grandma's house to check on her, take her to the store, or see if she need anything. My boyfriend called me. Babe, I need you to go get my sister for me. First, I was like, no, I'm busy myself. But I don't know. It's just be hard for me to tell people no. So I ended up doing it, and she was getting in the car, and not gonna lie, I took off on that line. Like, I was trying to hurry up, get to the house. And before you know it, it was like a car, and they was speeding, and they like jumped in front of me. And I tried to jump back in front of him, and then in the midst of me trying to jump back in front of him, I lost control of my car, and it just flipped over 5 times. My spinal cord bent and shifted. One of my lungs collapsed, so I have like one lung. My ribs were like out of place and broken. Some were broken. If I didn't have my seatbelt on, I probably would have flew out the car. But I had my seatbelt on, so it kind of still had me in the car, like halfway. I was halfway in, halfway out. I was like really cold. And I was shaking from the top, but like I wasn't cold. I'm like, I told my nurse, I said, ma'am, do y'all got me on any type of medication? She was like, yeah, you on a lot of medication, Miss Carrick. I said, oh, okay, I was just asking because I can't feel my legs. And she was like, oh, Miss Carrick, you don't. I was like, what? And she was like, I'm so sorry, Miss Carrick, but you're paralyzed. And I was like, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm paralyzed, like, right now because I'm on medication? Or I'm, like, paralyzed, like, I'm paralyzed for life. Like, what is it? And she was like, I'm not going to say you paralyzed for life, but you paralyzed right now. Growing up, she always told us, when it comes to having pity, try to have pity for yourself. Get up and do what you gotta do. Don't sit there. Don't waste your time trying to cry and question yourself why this didn't happen and why that, and no, because it's not gonna solve your problem.
There it is right there.
Baby, this when I miss my teeth. When I was smiling like this, I ain't had my 2 front teeth in my mouth.
That big girl.
Oh, this boy right there, he finna be 22. You finna have a 22-year-old in 2 days.
I'm so grateful for the journey. I mean, God, everything, He's doing what He's doing. And I know He's in the midst of our story, our journey. And I'm so grateful to be her mom.
One day, I was trying to find a job, working. Everybody kept telling me to work at home. I was trying to get away from home. Like, I texted her and I was like, hey, Auntie, I was like, do you know something that I can do? Like, and she was like, yeah. And she just sent me the address. She was like, just meet me at this place at so time and be there. Don't be late. And I was like, okay. So I was like, what is this place? I never knew Memphis Rox until the day I got there. They didn't even look at the fact that I was in my wheelchair. They was looking at me for me, and that's what I wanted, and that's what made me like my job the way I do.
That feel good.
She brings something that we were missing.
I'm telling you. You know those arms.
Very unique with her challenges. I've worked since I've been here with so many youth, young women and men that have challenges. And to be quite honest, they've allowed a lot of those challenges to stagnate them, to hinder them. But V shows up regardless of those challenges, and V just doesn't have that I can't attitude. Yeah, she's like, I can. I can even climb.
8. Nah, good. Yeah. One more. Hit it.
The damage was so severe that they was like, well, yeah, she probably won't be able to walk again, but...
Good, right. Left. Come on with the walker. Boom. Right.
As time was going by, I was healing so fast.
Boom. Right some shoulders down. Left.
My biggest thing was to stay consistent for myself, to stay positive, and to stay focused.
I think V thinks along the lines of, I'm not limited. I can literally do anything that I put my mind to still. And I think rock climbing was one of those. Check that off the list. I can do that too. She may not climb like I would climb or how you would climb, but she can climb.
Even with me being in my situation,
You start taking that slack out of the
I have my days where I break down, I cry, and I just ask God why sometimes, and like, why me, or what I have to do to get through it. But then again, like, if I keep crying for like a whole day, what will I accomplish? Let's go! Yeah! I can't cry about what I don't have because I only can be happy about what I do have. This is how you handle a queen.
Alrighty.
Hey, Veronique, your big cousin Ike and Tracy, sending good well wishes out to you, baby, letting you know that we thinking about you and we love you. We love you. We love you.
Hey, Tank. God bless you. Get well. We love you.
I love you. With you every step of the way. Hope you getting better. Staying positive through all this. Keeping faith. And you know I'm there with you. And we got this. Love you.